Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third episode of the LCW Twitch Division. For those of you who are not aware, a new company has been announced, Twitch Championship Wrestling. You should check it out. There should be a link to it saved on the Wrestler Unstoppable news feed at some point by me. If not, I'll probably share it again pretty soon here, because come on. Tonight we got some really great matches going on. We have Devila VS Vexx. We have Chris Cage versus Hobo Ezekiel. Sai versus Sassy NMOD, and a farewell match to Sassy NMOD, who has left Legacy Championship Wrestling. A triple threat between Hotshot, Chaz, Mista, Mack, and Billy Gunn. A tables match between Conk and Ken Costa. Then finally, the main event. This should be for a title. Hold on, this is supposed to be for the Twitch Championship in the main event. It will be Jobu defending against Marc Caliber after Marc Caliber got a win over Jobu in a match. I am excited for this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into things with our first match of the night. It is Devila and Vexx, one-on-one. If you guys are enjoying the LCW Twitch Division action, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It'd really help me out here. Big numbers make the brain go burr. And first out, we have the Renegade, the Bar Sister, Devila. She is actually a Hall of Famer here in Legacy Championship Wrestling, being inducted to the most recent class. And you gotta think, if you can dominate in the ring in the actual LCW roster, you gotta have a slight advantage going into a Twitch Division match. It's just kind of written in stone. But her opponent here is no slouch tonight. We're gonna see Devila put to the test, as she often is, competing in companies such as Platinum Championship Wrestling, RAWF, and many others, earning accolades across the board here. A lot of people on the Twitch Division roster have earned accolades really everywhere they go. That's the beauty of Wrestler Unstoppable and the hopeful beauty of Legacy Championship Wrestling. I'm so excited for the event tonight, I can't even speak properly. If you want to talk about a real person who can stop you in your tracks here, it is the Violence. Vexx Diablo, formerly known as Lady Vexx, Vexx Diablo, Vexx of Winnipeg, Manitoba. It doesn't matter what her surname is. This is a competitor you need to keep an eye on. Recently, getting together with another LCW Twitch Division member, Conk. A lot of people have just been using that as a talking point for her lately. You gotta realize that Vexx is more than just the person attached to her arc. She has had quite the roster herself of partners, but more often than not, she outdoes anybody in the ring against her or attached to her in that sort of situation. I would argue that Vexx is perfectly on par with her partner, Conk, who is regarded as one of the top championship earners in Wrestler Unstoppable. But tonight, like I said, it's all about these two in the ring. I fucked the camera there for a second here. Vexx looking to gain momentum early on, taking Dev into the corner here. I harped a little much there in the beginning about Vexx's history levels, but let's look at the history of just Vexx herself here. An RAWF Hall of Famer, one of the few women to win the RAWF World Championship. I believe the only person to hold both the World Championship and Women's Championship, otherwise known as the Estrogen title in RAWF. Still dominating Dev in the corner here. A body slam takes her down. And are we going to see Vexx fly here from the second rope? Waiting for her opponent to get up off the mat there. Flying! Oh, a call by Dev here. Dev has her in full control, and she's going to take her down. Taking her time with it, in fact, with the suplex. But Vexx already gaining control again with Dev on top of her shoulders across the ring here. The strength of Vexx is showing off, very impressive. Dev able to play out of it and get offense going back on her end. Kicks, a headbutt. And now, up and over for the Northern Lights bridging suplex here. Two, like I said, legends in the ring. Oh, big axe handle from the top rope there. And going for a pin here in the middle of the ring. Now one. Just the one count off that body slam there. Really intense matchup. Very similar attires, these two. Just as similar as their styles are in the ring. And visually, these two could not be further apart, despite the similar stories and upbringings. And the in-the-wrestler Unstoppable stepping over Dev now. Ooh! Dev hitting a nasty kick to the side of Vex's head, though. Now taking control back. Bringing her down with a ring of the arm. You could say the momentum's going either way now, but it's currently in Dev's corner, not Dev. Looking to be lining something up big here. Could we see over the top, through the middle, suicide dive, but Vexx dives out of the way to avoid that. Now we're seeing the momentum change once again here. These two are dangerous in the ring, whether it's against a woman, a man. You could put these women against a bear, and they'll probably still put up a good fight. The tenacity that these two can put on night to night, company to company. And look at this, Dev out here with a gator roll on the mats. That is domination. That is how you almost humiliate your opponent here. Maybe that's what Dev is going for. Getting dangerously close to a count out here. Back in the ring, halfway through. Or maybe a little over halfway through the count. Oh, Dev, what is Vexx here? Going to pose for the fans, and looks like it's not going to pay off for her. Sent into the corner with a turnbuckle head smash. And now Dev centering back on that leg again. If you notice, Dev has gone to that leg quite often in this match, hoping to wear Vexx down. One limb at a time. Oh, Vexx popping up from that slam just to be taken down again. Dev is putting on a clinic here now. The momentum is clearly shifting her direction. Applying the armbar in the corner here. Vexx needs to get back in this, whether it's by a big move or a sequence of moves. If she wants any hope of winning this match, it's got to happen now, or Dev's going to take this and keep running. Another armbar. Like I said, taking her down limb by limb. First the legs. Now the arms, and a third armbar. This is getting ridiculous. Dev is just absolutely just technical wrestling. Hold number 2004, an armbar. And hoo-yeah from the crowd indeed. Russian leg sweep. Why is that not in the fucking game? Wrestling Unstoppable. Here we go here, flipping Dev around. Hoping maybe disorients her. Kick to the gut there. This could be exactly what Vexx needs here. Sort of a brutalist style here. Going out to the outside of the ring again though, but this time Vexx seems to be in control. A little wobbly on the corner there. All it takes is a couple big moves on the mats out there. It's relatively thin mats separating you from concrete. From hard floor! Superman punch from Devila. The redneck woman putting the hurt on Vexx. And another Northern Lights suplex. I gotta say, like, I made it a point here to say that this has been a little one-sided. This has been a beating. It seems like every time Vexx fights back, she's taken down again. The count is getting dangerously high here. Up to an 8 count. Vexx back in the ring. And so is Dev. Vexx again trying to appeal to the crowd here. Ooh! Managing to avoid big damage there. The clothesline, another clothesline. And the calf kick. Will a calf kick be enough to put Dev away? 1, 2. Just the 2 count. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Twitch division for Legacy Championship Wrestling. 2 women fighting it out here. Oh! Complete shot. Going for the pin once more. See if that's enough to put Dev away after the beating she's taken. Just the 2 count in the middle of the ring. Well, not the middle of the ring, the bottom right corner. Basically the middle. Vexx is sizing up for another big move here. Managing to hit it. The modified DDT. But Dev is right there next to the ropes. The ref doesn't see it. Vexx gets the win with a very interesting move, a modified DDT there. Like, I have not seen a DDT like that in a hot minute. Vexx here almost stealing the win after that sort of beatdown she suffered all throughout the match. But those are the types of surprises you can expect here. Legacy Championship Wrestling. And you can also expect these suspicious camera angles in Legacy Championship Wrestling. We'll be right back after a quick break with some more action. This is LCW. And we are back with more Twitch Division action. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Chris Cage and Hobo Ezekiel, who it seems like he just cannot escape just the most cartoonish situations. But now, instead of dealing with Destroyer and RAWF, dealing with Moose Troubles, he's dealing with an unsettled opponent. Chris Cage is a man I'm not fond of on a personal level, but at the same time, you can't ignore his accomplishments in the ring. A world champion in the likes of 5-Star Wrestling, Extreme Wrestling Entertainment, of course RAWF, and many more. Chris Cage is someone you love to hate, and I also love to hate. Seeing as though I'm on the commentary here, I'm going to be doing my best to stay partial, doing my best to just sort of look at Chris Cage as a competitor as much as I want to discount him. And now making their way down to the ring, someone who I'm a little more excited to talk about. It is Hobo Ezekiel, sporting a interesting fit here. Just like you got it from a local store. You have some text on the back there. We got the mama printed on the front there. And on the back, I think it says something about Calhoun, as in Grizzly Calhoun. Of course, you do know that there were some issues this past episode with Grizzly Calhoun and Hobo Ezekiel. So it looks like Hobo's got a little bit of a message. And that's what happens when you don't check your Yeetus, I suppose. I still don't know what that means, but what I do know is that these two are about to put on a great match. Like I said, I'm just going to pretend I don't hate Chris Cage for about 15 minutes here. Hopefully less time. Hopefully Hobo Ezekiel can... Oh! Alright. That is a super kick to start off the match, and Chris Cage is just tearing into Hobo Ezekiel here. Sorry, I'm just kind of imagining Chris Cage getting hit by a vehicle, a train, perhaps. But the Hobo train here, the box car with a human facade, some would say, is actually doing a pretty good job taking it to Chris here. We're seeing a lot of action go to the outside of the ring here. Just 2 matches in, but yeah, it's good to see competitors in the Twitch division utilize everything at their disposal, even the countout. It's honestly very possible we could see a countout win at some point here in the Twitch division with how risky some competitors like to get. Now Hobo Ezekiel dragging Chris into the corner. And what do we have here? Good God, across the ring now. Is it going back? Back into the other side here. Hobo Ezekiel is a man possessed. And is that? No way. Choke slam. Corner of the ring choke slam from Hobo Ezekiel. He is charged up. This is a turnaround from the start of this match here. It started with Chris Cage, like I said earlier, tearing into Ezekiel. Ezekiel now, oh my God. The power of RAWF's resident Hobo is off the charts here. You got to think about it. You see Zeke on TV. and you don't think much of him. Despite the size, you can obviously tell when looking at someone like Chris Cage or our referees. Hobo Ezekiel is a very large, a very muscly, burly man. You don't understand just what is in that ring until you physically see it in person. And oh my god. Chris Cage still somehow managing to be able to manhandle Zeke with a big flapjack like that. Now we're back to this attack, keeping Zeke grounded. Probably a smart decision from Chris Cage here. Doing everything he can to keep the big man off of his feet, keep him from executing any of those big power moves, but Zeke is back on his feet there. And now, the tie up. You see another choke slam here. Ooh, a big punch to the gut instead. And now we're, again, just a pure power on display here from Zeke. And he's going to the top rope. What are we going to see? Big body splash from Zeke. 1, 2. Not enough to put away Chris Cage, but you got to think Chris Cage is feeling the effects of over 6 feet of meat coming at you from the top rope. Chris Cage fighting back though with the hits, the forearms, the strikes, the punches. 1, not even the 2 count though, on Zeke. It's gonna be an uphill battle for Chris Cage. Now, it seems like Hobo keeps trying to line something up big, but Chris off the ropes there with a big forearm, manages to reverse it, manages to evade the big damage each time. And now, what's Chris doing here? What does Chris have planned? Is it chicken wing hold there? Trying to wear it down, I suppose. Chris taking his time, getting to the corner, and off the rope for a big elbow. Zeke wisely getting out of the ring, but coming back in. Yeah, Zeke is a man possessed in the best and worst ways, and there's decisions like that that just might get him in trouble here as Chris manages a tilt-a-whirl body slam, but Chris gets taken down with a big clothesline. Kick. Oh, Zeke, watch out, watch out, watch out. Package pile driver from Hobo Ezekiel. That could be all she wrote for the unsettled one here. If Hobo can just get him away from the ropes. Cover with a 1, 2, not enough to put Chris away. Unfortunately. Very unfortunately if you ask me. But Hobo's still fired up with a basement drop kick. Head on, straight ahead to Chris Cage there. Now we're back on the outside of the ring. Chris somehow still able to fire back with moves, even after taking that brutal package pile driver on the outside. Now, these two, Zeke isn't a person to hate someone else. It takes a lot to have Hobo Ezekiel truly mad, specifically at you. He can get mad at general situations. I've seen him get fired up. Chris Cage is a whole different case in general. Pure hatred steaming from the bottom of this man's soul, if you can even call him a man. You gotta wonder what is stronger here. Chris's resentment for others or Hobo's resilience. As Hobo, good running start on that STO, bringing Chris Cage down to the mat. We could be seeing more momentum going Zeke's favor. Into the corner. But Chris manages to escape it. We could have seen another repeat of what we saw early on in the match, going from one corner to the other, absolutely carrying him. Chris is lining it up. This could be the CC. There is that jumping cut. Wait a damn minute. Hobo took that on the... He's up. Hobo no-selling the CC. Incredible. Hobo's... Oh my god. Hobo's lining Chris Cage up here even. This is unprecedented. Hobo has Chris Cage up and over, sending him across the ring here. Jesus Christ. Hobo Ezekiel may have just pulled off an insane win here. No! Chris Cage still kicks out of it. My God. Absolutely incredible matchup between these two. Big boot from Hobo Ezekiel. Oh, but Chris is back up. This is quickly turning into a match of the night contender. Now Chris has Hobo lined up from across the ring. Big elbow. And another pin. 1, 2. This match could go either man's way. Both men pulling out their big moves. Both men. I think I see blood on Ezekiel's face here. Both men busted open. Chris to the top rope now. What will he do from here? Another elbow. Point of the elbow into Ezekiel's heart. And Chris is setting up for the CC one more time. Is a second cage cutter enough to put away Zeke? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man truly possessed. Fortitude, resilience. What can be said about Zeke here? Oh God, Jesus! They're just ragdolling Cage here. And now Zeke from the top rope once more. Body splash. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed a star-making performance here from Big Zeke, Hobo Ezekiel. Absolutely incredible match here. Hold on, I'm getting word here in my headset. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. 2 breaking news stories, in fact. Vexx has left LCW, meaning she's no longer in the LCW Twitch Division. And also, Hobo Ezekiel has just earned a shot at the Twitch.tv Championship. He will be facing the winner of Marc Caliber and Jobu next episode. After that incredible performance tonight, an instant classic, Zeke is going to be going on for what could be a very insane matchup. Next up on the card, we have more women's action here. We have Sai and Sassy NMOD. Now, it seems tonight is sort of a farewell night, because this is Sassy's first and apparently only match in LCW. For the Twitch division, that is. So going up against Sai here, it's an interesting situation to say the least. Sai making her way out to the ring. Sai is someone who has always been a talking point. Sai has always been someone who is sure to keep her name in conversations. But I'd say in the past couple of years, she has really come into a new version of herself, winning the RWF Arcana Class Championship, holding it through, I believe, 5 seasons now, in fact. One of the most dominant champions with that belt. It is truly something incredible to see. Tonight she faces a seasoned veteran. Sai is, for all intents and purposes, a solo competitor. Someone who keeps to themselves. She can find partners. She can get along well with others. But Sassy is a very different competitor in the thriving tag team competition. So will we be able to see Sai use her solo match prowess to outdo her opponent, or will the years and years of matches that Sassy NMOD has put on be enough to outdo the opponent? Here she is, Sassy. Like I said, first and only match in the Twitch division. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you one more time. Twitch Championship Wrestling debuts on March 14th. From March 7th to March 14th, the models will be made. The matches will be set. Could we see the likes of Sai? Could we see the likes of Sassy? There are 30 confirmed names in total. Sassy here, a GM extraordinaire as much as she is a competitor as well. For every tag team title she has won with the likes of other NMOD members, the likes of people such as Nuthouse Fargo. I'd say she GMs as many shows as she has won belts, quite honestly. This isn't about running a show, this is about competing in the show and seeing who can put on the better performance here. One-on-one, here we go. Much more calm start to the match overall to kick things off. Quick grapple and into the corner. It's going to be pretty hard to follow up the absolutely intense match we saw between Chris Cage and Hobo Ezekiel. But Sassy inside here, better look out for big moves like that and big performances. Now whipping side into the ropes here. Down. Ooh, with a step toe hold there. And stomping all over her opponent. Side getting beaten down here in the early goings. I'd say the key to a match in the Twitch Division, a key to any match really, is to not essentially blow your load all in the beginning. The key is to not get gassed early on. Oh my god. Big high angle, what was that, a springboard leg drop attempt from Sassy that was in reverse? As much as you want to damage your opponent, put them away even early, you have to keep an eye on your own reserves of stamina. You have to keep an eye on how much you're tiring yourself out as much as how much you're building momentum here. Early pinfall. One. Almost a 2 count early on here. Sassy trying to go to the top rope here, but Sai seems to be very aware of her surround. Oh, God, what? Very interesting set of moves, and a super kick from Sassy. I'm honestly impressed by the athleticism there. We know that these two ladies here are very technical, can put on some very interesting moves, but that, oh my god. Big high angle body splash on top rope. So we're seeing two styles emerge here from the people in the ring here. Sai, we saw a little bit of technicality there, a little bit of almost ground and pound asking the corner there, but Sassy is very much relying on an aerial assault here. The drop kicks, the hurricanranas, the super kicks. Realistically though, which of those styles, with another super kick there, prevails over the other 9 times out of 10? If you ask me, I'm more of a technical person. I'm more into keeping things grounded, much like Sassy is now doing, almost as if she can hear me, as opposed to doing all these high-risk moves here. You won't see many high-risk moves coming from me. Maybe a stage dive, top rope bulldog every now and then. But for the most part, I keep things relatively level. I know... Ooh. Stomping Sai's brains out there. Oh, big time. That is exactly why you should be mindful of what you're doing in that ring here. Not to discourage Sassy or disparage her or talk bad on her whatsoever. It's high risk that ends up being more risk than reward at times. Now, across the ring from each other side, running through. Thought we were going to see a big strike there, but nope. Turnbuckle head smash in the corner. Now, another turnbuckle head smash. And another one from a modified position there. The chicken wing. So I was starting to get the momentum back, but Sassy ready to fire back with a kick of her own. And another dropping toe hold there. The momentum here, out of all the matches here tonight, the momentum has been the most... Ooh! Big Superman punch there. Well, my controller disconnected. I need to go get new batteries. Hold that thought. Alright, batteries grabbed. We're back in the action here. Not gonna lie, I forgot what I was saying because my controller disconnected. But we see a big move here. Followed by the quick pinfall, right up in the referee's blurry gooch. Sassy not able to get the pinfall. That looked very similar to a Kinshasa. And more important, Sassy's up to the top rope again. Oh, Sai up. Still takes a crossbody. And another attempt at that big springboard leg drop, but no luck. I think fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Probably shouldn't go for that move again. Off the ropes there, dropping down. Big elbows. Half expecting to see another drop toe hold. Sai sizing up Sassy. Let's see here. Big reverse DDT. You don't think about how much impact and torque grabbing the arm does, but it really does something. Double clothesline here. And a calf kick. We saw that earlier from Vexx. Sort of a token staple of getting momentum back in your corner, almost like a comeback of sorts. For the pinfall, I don't think this is quite enough though. One, not even the 2 count once again. We've yet to see either opponent. Oh, I was about to say like put a decisive move on, but this submission hold here, this could go bad for Sassy here. In her only match here in LCW Twitch Division, losing the tap out would be a very interesting way to lose. Springboard Hurricane Rana going for the pinfall after for a 2 and 3 count. All right then. Can't say I've ever seen a match end like that. All right, Sassy, in her first and only match in the LCW Twitch Division, gets the win off a springboard Hurricane Rana. All right. Anything can happen. I sound disappointed. I'm just very surprised. That's all. We got more action coming, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is a match that could very quickly turn into anarchy, if you'll excuse the pun, considering one of the competitors here in the ring. Billy Gunn, Hotshot Chaz, and Mista Mack in a triple threat match. The beauty of triple threat matches is that there are no DQs. You can grab a chair, a kendo stick, a hockey stick, a stop sign. Anything is possible. Just like anything is possible, here is someone who exemplifies the power of, hey, Deadbeat Plays, welcome on in. Thanks for the raid, holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this on YouTube, we just got raided here on Twitch by Deadbeat Plays, somebody who you should definitely go follow on twitch.tv/DeadmeatPlays. Thank you for coming in, Deadbeat. You came in at a great time. Why don't you tell me about how Bioshock was? Welcome in, Raiders. Raiders, if you haven't heard of me, which is possible because I'm just a guy, means I'm a variety streamer, and tonight we're actually shooting a recording for a wrestling game on Facebook. It is a recording of a show using those characters in WWE 2K25. It's convoluted, but it's great. Featuring characters made by me, inspired by Wrestler Unstoppable characters. Yeah, would you kindly tell me about Bioshock, please, Mr. Me? How far in are you? Hotshot Chaz, though, like I said, somebody who's full of surprises, a PCW World Champion. And here we have Billy Gunn, owner of Determination Alliance. Billy is someone who can pull off a surprise win like no other. Several incredible finals performances with his stable, the School of Hard Knocks, a former ILW World Heavyweight Champion. If memory serves correctly, a former Tag Team Champion in RAWF and the current Midnight Hobo Champion. Raptures under new management? Hell yeah, dude. Well, thanks for coming in. If you got a split, I know how the vibes are. You get done with streaming, you're like, damn, I'm tired. I mean, it is midnight for you, so I will not be offended if you got a split. I appreciate you coming in, though. Hobo Champion. What is that reference to? I don't recognize the reference. I have no brain cells. Mista Mack now coming down to the ring. We talked about Sassy NMOD earlier being a GM of many places. Mista Mack here is also a GM in several places. We have the likes of Commonwealth Wrestling, 5-star pro wrestling. I believe he had a stint in Fate Wrestling Federation, the Church of Kong. I have half a mind to recruit him to do a show for me, honestly. Oh, no, yeah, I said Midnight Hobo Champion. I mean, I should tell you about Wrestler Unstoppable. I feel like you would love the game. Fun fact, I actually pre-ordered the Bloodline edition of 2K25, so hoping to do stuff like this on a weekly basis. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a triple threat underway here. Billy Gunn, Hotshot Chaz, and Mista Mack. This is the definition of a melee, the definition of, like I said, anarchy. It's really just a matter of when you pick your time to cut in, when you pick your time to take advantage of what's going on in the ring here. You'll see a lot of things get interrupted. You'll see a lot of people, a lot of situations where a chop block to one person will quickly open up. Oh! Another big movement off the ropes now. Big forearm misses, but Mista Mack hits the German suplex. Chaz off the rope for a tornado DDT. So Think Ops playing. Oh, I think you're talking about Wrestling Empire by M. Dickey. I fucking love that game. I want to get it on Steam. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just received breaking news. Jobu is still the Legacy Championship Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion after successfully defending against Stan James, and he will now be facing the Paragon of Greatness in the main events of Chaotic next month. Moving back to the action here in the ring, though, Mista Mack and Billy just got hit with a big running splash in the corner. And now Hotshot Chaz taking advantage of that big move here. Oh, but Billy, ooh, big back body drop. Big Gun's going after everybody. Looks like it's not going to go too well for him. Taking a big move of his own on the outside of the ring. Snake Eyes to the ring apron. Dude, Dankops is such a good YouTuber that I watch him. I used to watch like every single one of his videos, but I fell out of it around the time he fell out of doing like regular career mode videos. Hotshot Chaz able to hit a big Superman punch, but Billy Gunn ready to break up that pinfall. This is not, ooh, and a spear from Hotshot Chaz. Is that enough to get the win here? Ref taking his sweet time. 1, 2, not quite enough. Not sure where I was going with the sentence I was talking about. Mista Mack and Billy in the ring now. Oftentimes in a multi-man match like this, you will notice that the people roll out of the ring. They catch their breath. Ooh, big high-angle drop kick, but Mista Mack's back on his feet. Rolling out of the ring, even for just a brief moment, to catch your breath, shake the cobwebs out, is essential in a multi-man match. Chaz going to the pin once again. The Supernova is hungry for this win here. The German suplex from Billy Gunn. And now a belly-to-belly suplex from Mista Mack. But it looks like Hotshot Chaz here is going to be the first to introduce a weapon. Mista Mack better watch out. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Hotshot Chaz flinging that kendo stick directly at Mack, and he took a drop kick. It looks like that just pissed Mack off. Mista Mack is angry and trying to fight back. Now Billy Gunn has the baseball bat. Oh, the ref's down. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Action all over the place. It's hard to keep track. I don't think Billy knows that the ref is down here. And now, oh, half and half suplex. There is so much going on here. Successive moves here. I believe it was Hotshot Chaz who took a baseball bat to the back of the head, but is still fighting back. I admittedly don't remember much about the Reign of Terror. Please do tell me exactly what the specifics are, though. Because that is funny. Oh my god. Big move there attempt. The crowd is alive right now. It was like Chaz and Mack here, the people with the most momentum. Let's check. Oh, we float over. DDT from Mista Mack. Billy's still kind of woozy out on the ring apron there. Depending on when Billy gets back into the action here, he can play spoiler. It looks like Chaz is going to get to him first. Billy with a reverse. Mack with a big knee. Oh, what's Billy got here? What's Billy? Ooh! Ooh, the brass knuckles from Billy Gunn. The brass knuckles. I think Mr. Mack is out. 1, 2. And Chaz going after the ref for some reason. Chaz once again misses that big spear. Chaz is not too big a man, but he puts a lot of power into that spear. And oh, Billy Gunn able to just barely dodge it. And he dodges another big move, reversing with the elbows to the face. This is really going to become a game of who can hit the finish first. Who can do the move. Who can pull off the move that ends this match here as Mr. Mack taunting Billy, telling him to back off for a second as he takes control of Chaz. What is Mack planning here? Oh, it doesn't matter. Shot block from Billy Gunn, and now Billy who can take advantage of Hotshot Chaz here. Chaz has arguably had the momentum the most here in this match. But in any triple threat, you have the people playing the spoiler at any moments. Now 1, 2, right in front of Chaz here, but Chaz looks like just barely able to break up the pinfall. And a Superman punch taking Mr. Mack down. Billy out of the ring. Is that enough? 1, 2, not quite. Chaz here has that spear in mind. He has it ready to go against Mack, but Billy charging the ring with a kendo stick. Ooh! Big spear to take out Billy Gunn before he can use it. 1, 2, not enough. The kickouts in this match, we're seeing a relative clinic. We're seeing a Ricochet at Will Ospreay level match with these near falls. Into the corner goes Billy. Mack throwing in heavy punches to the corner. Chaz once again under the ring. What's he going to pull out this time? He has the classic steel chair. Oh, but Mack has him. Watch out, watch out! I think I just saw... Oh. For sure I just saw Chaz's head bounce off that steel chair. But he manages to kick out. Several weapons in the ring. A steel chair, a baseball bat, a kendo stick. Chaz here interrupting the melee between Mack and Billy Gunn. Missing the spear once more. Chaz can't quite get it off. But Mack gets off. No, he does not get off. Chaz stops him from getting off. Big punch. And we could see a big move here with a reverse GTS. But Billy out of nowhere. There's a kendo stick with Chaz. Big clothesline. Something's got to give here. Chaz and Billy both up. The ref taking strays every couple of seconds here, it seems. Billy, ooh! Very interesting move from Billy there. The ref's still out. The ref is out. Mack trying to wake the ref up. Billy has no idea. Waiting for a pinfall that never comes. And now the ref is up, but Mack just delivered a big boot to Billy. Chaz is in control once again. Grabbing the kendo stick. Who's going to take it? Who's going to get them? Oh! Kendo stick across the face. Another kendo stick across the face. Chaz is pissed. Chaz is throwing it. Will those hits be enough to put Mack away? 1, 2, even still. And a bulldog from Billy. Mack and Billy in the ring now. Chaz rolled out of the ring there. I was going to say to catch his breath, but he actually looks like he's hurt a little bit there. It's just 2 men in the ring now. This could be the difference maker. Chaz stirring on the outside. He's ready. And a big back elbow. Billy ready to go. Another belly-to-belly suplex to Chaz. Oh, but the roll-up, schoolboy. 1, 3. Hotshot Chaz takes the win out of nowhere with a schoolboy roll-up. That is a Hotshot thing right there, if I do say so. Incredible match from those 3. Just the type of action you'd expect from the Twitch division here in LCW. We have 2 more matches on the way, ladies and gentlemen. First up, a tables match between Conk, who, believe it or not, this is the 3rd match tonight where somebody is leaving afterwards. Conk versus Ken Costa. The first man out. If you are subscribed to the channel here on YouTube, you've seen this man plenty of times in plenty of different facades, attires, with different title belts. You name the belt, this man has probably held it. From RAWF to BBA to No Mercy Wrestling to Commonwealth to LCW. All over the fucking world. It's the fucking boss, Conk. This match here really is a generational match. Conk basically being one of the last great names of a foregone era, alongside the likes of Mythras, Dez, and some others, while Ken Costa, one of the few names to rise in recent years. As good as Ken is, only a few years into his career though, few can match the aura of the World Breaker. And now here comes that fresh young star, Ken Costa, looking to make a name for himself in any way possible. Is a match and a possible win against a former champion in, like I said, many companies, and a current champion in just as many companies. Is this match the way that Ken Costa sets himself apart from others here in the LCW Twitch division? Masked in darkness. The Witcher, Kenny Boy, whatever you want to call him. He is a competitor to be reckoned with. Ken Costa is somebody who is, I would say, quite possibly the best indie star currently out there. A former faked Grail heavyweight champion in FWF. A former world heavyweight champion in 5-Star Pro Wrestling. A Monday Nitro champion in LCW. Breaking out into the scene in RAWF. He is currently one of the most interesting people in RAWF. Getting high praise from the likes of Paragon of Greatness, Lord Amadeus, and even myself. It takes a lot for me to sing your praises, but I will happily sit here and say Ken Costa is slowly working his way to becoming a household name. As I said, very much a current star of the new and rising crop. Conk. Jesus Christ, and Ken. Match begins. This is really, I feel like whoever gets the early momentum here in this match may come away with the win. Will it be the surprise efforts of a young upstart, or will it be the seasoned greatness of Conk? And we're already seeing a back and forth here. Suplex attempt from the World Breaker takes Ken down. Kick and an elbow. Alright. Now, like I said, Conk has had many different looks, many different attires over the years. Hard to think that has been actual years that I have known Conk here. I know Ken for a good while, too. Conk sits in a sort of 4-person table of people I would consider dear friends. Maybe 5-person, 6-person? I don't know. Conk, Vexx, Maeve, Ken. Another big kick there. This isn't about friendships here, though. These two, they don't exactly hate each other, but they both know once that bell rings, bets are off. Friendships, leave them on the table if you're not in the same room. If it's a one-on-one match, it's fight time. Now Ken looking to fire back here. Ooh, carrying the big man. Conk off the shoulders. Now Ken, interestingly, going out of the ring, remember, this is a tables match. Although getting out of the ring this early could be, it's an interesting choice. Now following Conk out, both men armed with a weapon here. Oh, Conk dodges the chair shot just barely. Now we see both men and both weapons in that ring. This is a tables match again, ladies and gentlemen. The winner is the first person who can put their opponents through a table. So using that wood there, probably a smart choice from Conk. It's quickly reversed by Ken Costa. You gotta be careful getting hit with that table, getting even just landing on that table as the table now stood fully up there for a moment. One weakness in the table. You get hit with that table, you suddenly go through it if that thing breaks. You have to really be careful with that splintery demise here. Looks like every single time one of these men tries to go for that table, it gets knocked out of their hands. We're not quite able to see the end result there. Now, we did receive the news earlier in the night. The Hobo Ezekiel earned a future shot at the Twitch TV Championship. Watch out, watch out, watch out here. After an incredible match, you would think a stipulation match here could also bode well. Both men. Oh, okay. The table did not break there. The legs gave out. The table did not break. As I was saying, a win in a stipulation match like this may just put you on the path to a shot at that Twitch.tv championship. Oh my God, spin kick from Conk to Ken on the outside. Now, another big move here. What are we going to see? What are we going to see? Oh. Laying Ken out on the outside of the ring. Conk is dominating. And now he has the table in hand. Second one in the ring now. All it takes is one. But putting somebody through two tables, now that is definitive. Now Ken, looks like he's going to bring in a third, but he decides against it. Chasing Conk down on the outside. And now Conk avoiding it. Very, very interesting ideas here. We have one more match after this, ladies and gentlemen. Twitch TV Championship on the line. Oh! A lean table like that could bode very unfortunately for somebody. The next match after this will be a ladder match for the Twitch TV Championship between Marc and Jobu. The winner of that match will be facing Hobo Ezekiel next week, next episode of the LCW Twitch Division. Table set up on the outside of the ring here. But Ken might be thinking of setting the table up as well. Set it up on that side of the ring. But Conk knocking it down. Just for Ken to pick it back up again. Conk. Watch out. Leading the table. Leading the table. And Snake Eyes to the top right there. We've yet to see any truly dangerous positions yet. Ooh, taking that table head on. And now the table set up in the corner. Ken wisely rolling out of the ring. Can't go through a table if you're nowhere near one. But Conk now has both corners set up with these tables. This is not looking good for Ken here. Looking woozy on the outside, but able to get a grapple going and lift Conk up. But Conk is sending elbows to discourage that. have here. Is Conk going to go for a third table now? It looks like he is. Better safe than sorry. Get all the possible chances of winning this match. Putting your opponent through a table. And now Ken, you've got to be kidding me. Ken grabbing a fourth table. One table side of the ring. A fourth table into the ring. This is turning into a very dangerous situation for both men. Dodge and punch. Punches from Ken Costa. Ladies and gentlemen, this tables match is getting very interesting. And Ken, he's setting Conk up for here. Watch out, Ken. Reversal after reversal. Neither man wanting to give even an inch to the other for fear of going through that wood. And a big, hell of a kick from Ken Costa. Watch out, big punch. And now focusing on the arms of the World Breaker. If you're enjoying this action on Twitch or on YouTube, be sure to follow, subscribe, anything and everything helps. And now Ken is armed with the kendo stick. A new weapon enters the fray here. And Ken sent sailing out of the ring once more. There's also the announcer's table on the outside of the ring here. That could also be introduced here. Big suplex. You got to think, watching this at home, this is hard to call, hard to predict. Watch. Oh my God. Rough chair shots from Conk. Decimating Ken Costa here. And now into the steel steps. This is quickly becoming a one-sided matter. I think Conk's setting up for that big move once more. The kick. And Ken able to counter with a hip toss. And now delivering punishments to the World Breaker, to the Messiah. Yeah, I think Messiah versus the Witcher has a very nice ring to it. I believe these two have actually fought for the LCW, at the time, ILW Monday Nitro title. Could be wrong, though. Ooh, chicken wing suplex there. Now back into the ring where all these tables lay waiting for just the right moments. And we could very well be seeing a win for Conk any second now as Conk sends Ken roughly into that table. But Ken able to reverse it, able to escape danger there. And now, what's this? Capture butterfly suplex. Taking advantage of a woozy Conk here. Now Conk sends to the table. And Ken, what's Ken got here? What does he have planned? Through the table. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Costa just pulled off a huge win here over Conk. Nearly going through the wood himself multiple times. Barely able to escape danger. Ken Costa is your winner. And we have one more match. Jobu defending the LCW Twitch Championship against Marc Caliber in a ladder match. Marc, oddly enough, got a tables win over Jobu. Now that has earned him this spot here in this match. Title held above the ring there. First up is the challenger, Marc Caliber. Bit of an enigma here, if you mind me using the pun there, that being part of my name. Marc Caliber is the owner of Commonwealth Wrestling. He is stepping in here tonight as a competitor, of course. A win is one thing. A debut win is another. A win over the current champion is enough to earn you a spot in a match quite like this, especially with something in this impressive fashion as it was against Jobu. And now the champion themselves. The king in green. One half of Crown Control. The LCW World Heavyweight Champion. And of course, the reigning, defending Twitch.tv champion. Jobu is here. Acting owner of the House of Esoterica. A Spitfire, to say the very least. Someone I consider a friend, a close friend even. And here's tonight. As I said earlier in other matches, friendships don't mean nothing. I'm a commentator. I'm here to watch this match go down. Aura of the champion here. And Jobu, if you're here watching this live, I hope you're excited to see this. Legacy Championship Wrestling's Twitch Division can be caught on twitch.tv/RayRonin before it transitions into Twitch Championship Wrestling. It can also be caught on the YouTube channel Ray Ronin for replays. And there it is, once again, hanging above the ring, the Twitch Championship. Marc Caliber and Jobu. One man will leave this match as champion, and the other leave different. Nuh-uh. Off the ropes here. Big springboard forearm from Jobu. Thought we were going to see another springboard move, but looks like Jobu's going for the ladder early. He's got his eyes on the prize. He's got his eyes on a quick win here. As powerful and as successful of a champion as Jobu is, he knows the quickest way, he knows the best way to win a match is the quick way. So don't be surprised if you see big moves early on, such as an enziguri there. Marc posed up on the ladder. Oh, Jobu going to take advantage of this. Maybe not. He's letting Marc get up. That could have been a brutal move there. But a swanton takes him down all the same. Now he's got his hands on the ladder. Looking set up in the corner though, actually. Marc trying to get something off here. Just to take a boot on the chin. And sent out of the ring, flailing into that ladder on the outside. This is your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Another ladder being introduced into the fray here. Ooh. Big hit from Marc, though. Leading into a suplex. Ooh, front-facing suplex, even. Ooh, able to just duck the bicycle kick there. Back into the ring. Flailing against the ladder a little more violently there that time. Jobu off again with a springboard elbow. Taking a bit of a hit to the knees there on the ladder, though. You gotta wonder if that's going to leave Jobu worse for wear as the match continues to go on. You don't really know pain until you take harsh steel to your skin. I've been in high voltage. Ooh, elbow into the steel. That cannot feel good there. I've been in high voltage matches. Let me tell you, even in an electrified cage, you're not that far off from getting hit just with a normal steel object like a ladder. I also just wanted an excuse to plug my high voltage matches there. Both men grabbing ladders here. Marc's got to set up in the middle of the ring here. Looking to climb, but Jobu says no, and Jobu, going for a big move there. Precarious situation with the ladder set up, and Marc with a whip to the outside of the ring. Oh, Marc's climbing. Jobu on the outside of the ring, and Marc has a hold of the title. Can he tug it down? Jobu has to get up here. This is his title on the line. He's just outside, on the outside of the ring here. Marc struggling to make some leeway here. Jobu with a punch to the back, though. Jobu's he's got to do something. He climbed the ladder. Oh, what? Choke here. He just slammed him off. No. Marc reverses that. Whoa! But pushed off of the ladder. And now Jobu grabbing the belt. Marc's already back up to his feet. Jobu making progress, though. Not too far off. And there goes the ladder. Down to the mat with the electric chair drop. You want to talk about a match that gives you anxiety just watching. Look no further than a ladder match. The heights. Trading blows now. Back and forth we go. And the crowd is fired up watching this. Face paint wearing off of Marc. Both men fatigued. Jobu is getting overpowered for the most part in this exchange and taken down. These men will do anything it takes to walk away with the title. Now Marc Albert is setting Jobu up. Oh, watch out. Muscle buster. Jobu is laid out. Oh my God. He's really laid out in the corner there. That muscle buster. I think he's knocked out here. No, Jobu's stirring though. Jobu's stirring. He's got to stir fast though. Marc almost has his hands on the belt. Marc is able to pull the belt down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Twitch.tv champion. And his name is Marc Caliber. This has been episode 3 of the LCW Twitch Division. Stay tuned here live on Twitch for episode 4 or next time on YouTube.